The Powerpuff Girls. The Powerpuff Girls. I'm gonna say that one more time. The Powerpuff Girls. Fuck.
Sugar, spice, and everything nice. The CW put them together and made
A big fucking mess. Hi! So, for those of you that don't know, the CW, the TV channel that's responsible for shows like Riverdale, Nancy Drew, The Flash, Arrow, and totally not stereotypically charged show, Kung Fu. They are producing another live-action adaptation for their channel, and if you didn't guess by the intro, it's the Powerpuff Girls. And I know that it's the Powerpuff Girls, but man, this script is just so discount. I'm calling them the Powerpuff Girls from now on. Now you're probably asking yourself,
why is this interesting?
Well, you should know the CW is known for casting skinny, attractive, and safe for work actors. Well, except for that one guy. I mean, their casting choices is kind of a joke within their own selves now. They make fun of it in one of the shows. Like, check this out.
All four of you standing there doing nothing. You look like the attractive yet non-threatening, racially diverse cast of a CW show. Who are you?
He's my cousin.
And they've also been notoriously known for being politically charged at times and being woke, as some may say. Now, with all of that being said, holy crap, the script got leaked and everyone hates it. They're rewriting the show and they're reshooting the pilot. I love television. And you bet you're pushing that subscriber button ass. And I will be reading and performing this. Well, I mean, the screenshots that I did take of the script, because I can only get screenshots. But hey, I got enough, and oh man, you guys are in for a treat. Buckle up and grab your popcorn, senoritas. So look, just so you know, these are just screenshots of the script. They're not in order. I'm kind of just putting them in the order that I assume they go in the show. I have no idea. So these could be totally wrong and completely out of place. But it's the most place that makes sense to me. So let's just hop right into it. I'm loving the set. I'm loving the theme. You'll understand how it works. The character will be behind me. The script will be on the side of me. You'll figure it out. You're a smart kid. Look, we loved being the Powerpuff Girls, but sometimes we wanted to be other things. Like in Dirty Dancing, Baby wanted to join the Peace Corps, but she also wanted to be a fancy little slut and her dad didn't get it. Drake. Jerry Orbach was doing his best to understand. Jerry Orbach was doing his thing because he was a man. Internal Powerpuff Girls home, hallway, Buttercup's room, day. Blossom head upstairs, where the bumping sound continues from Buttercup's room. Then, abruptly stops. Blossom opens the door and finds Buttercup in bed with Macy, the woman she eyed at the bar the night before. They just finished. Oh God, I'm sorry. It's fine. We're done, right? I'd say 6 times is enough. Jesus Christ, 6 times? I'm in my prime. I gotta step it up. I want to say again to the beginning of the video, the Powerpuff Girls. Alright, cool, let's continue. So this next little snippet appears to be Buttercup and Bubbles trying to wake up Blossom from the room. So here we go. Bloss, wake up or we'll leak your nudes everywhere. Off Bubbles' confusion. What? That worked on you once. Blossom, fine. I saw on her Insta that she has a boyfriend. I saw on her LinkedIn that she got promoted. And I saw on her Facebook that she still talks to Grandpa despite their political differences. Coming back here is probably triggering for her. Why? Because she's the one that killed Mojo. I mean, moveon.org. Who wrote this? Jeff Johns? Greg Berlanti? I was up until 3 a.m. texting Rachel. She thinks I'm seeing other girls. Because you are. Yeah, but I put in a lot of effort to convince her that I wasn't. I'm not wearing that dress anymore. It's It's compulsory heterosexuality. Jesus Christ. Take it up with Dad. Dad freaks out if we do anything off model. He treats us like a product he developed. Now, that's important. We'll bring that up later, by the way. Remember that part. Guys, how can you turn down an evil recon mission, especially when said mish would make a perfect storyline for my documentary, Bubbles is Back. Not to be confused with your other film, Bubbles on Her Back. Dude, is this stand-up? The Powerpuff Girls are doing stand-up. Aren't we here to investigate? I'm here to pick up bi-curious townies. You're here to avoid Drake. Bubbles is here to investigate, but she forgot that Butch hates her. Luckily, we're dealing with another hate boner, so alcohol helps. Why do you know so much about hate boners? Life is one big hate boner. Dude, this is like the MCU. Ralph Boner, eat your heart out. This part makes me laugh. No. I can't believe they used to have sex. Can you imagine? Drake? I bet he's so mechanical and weirdly precise. I bet he's generous.
Blossom and Buttercup throw napkins and trash at Bubbles.
Boo. No. Boo. No. Boo. No. Not okay. Boo. No. Not okay. Throwing trash at you. Okay, so this is where the story starts to switch a little bit. It focuses on another character, presumably named Jojo, which I'm going to assume that that's the son of Mojo Jojo. You see, because Blossom apparently killed Mojo. So this is Jojo. Naturally, he has to be... God, I'm putting too much thought into this. Well, this part's just introducing that character. Is that fine?
He'd help to use the chemical to gain powers himself. Powers he'd use for good, like Elon Musk. But also his own personal gain, like Elon Musk. But what use would it be now? Mojo wasn't cute. He didn't have any sugar, no spice, nor anything nice. He was just a plain old boring man.
Damn. I just got roasted. I got roasted to text. Well, wouldn't be the first time. So this is Jojo talking to a character named Gina. I'm not sure who Gina is, so I'm going to assume it's Gina Carano. So that's why you'll see a picture of Gina Carano whenever Gina is talking. Okay, just for full context. Okay, I've delivered everything I promised except free gelato Fridays. That's only because the perfect scoop turned out to be a front for meth trafficking. Lisa Lawrence was not experienced. She's impulsive and reactionary. She's exciting. You mean she's not a white man? You know, you hear about reverse discrimination, but until it happens to you, no offense, you're totally on your position. Optics don't hurt though. There's one thing that people love more than virtue signaling, Gina. Frozen desserts of Italian origin? No, security, safety, and I can provide that. Jojo feeds his monkey a treat? Okay. Walking. Oh, here's a woo. Here's a little treat. Where's my monkey? Oh, there he is. Alright, there you go. With all due respect, Mr. Mayor, Townsville is a candy-colored bubble of privilege and comfort. Ever since the Creature attack stopped, we are one of America's safest cities. I don't think people are voting from a place of fear. What about my pet monkey? It was meaningful in the last election. Post-Harambe? No one cares anymore. There is no way the CW was gonna make a Harambe joke in 2021. I just need to read through all of this. Go ahead and knock off for lunch. One more thing. The Powerpuff Girls are coming into town tomorrow. The color drains from Jojo's face. He is shaken. Tomorrow? All three? Just for the weekend, the Gazette called asking for a comment. Tell Frank I said no comment. That'll be all. Okay, so then this is like a random scene. I didn't know where it fit in the story, so I'm just putting it at the end. Alright, external Hollywood Boulevard night. Close-up on license plate. Bubbles 1, affixed to a baby blue Corvette. Ooh. Adult Bubbles, still wearing her signature pigtails, pops the trunk. It's full of Powerpuff Girls merch. Oh, on the price list, selfies, $20. Gee, this is Comic-Con? T-shirts, $30. Selfie plus a t-shirt, $45. Hey, at least you're getting a $5 deal on that. That's not bad, you know?
Bumbles went to Hollywood hoping to capitalize on her childhood fame. After 2 stints in rehab and 3 failed reality show pilots, she had pivoted to direct sales.
Bubbles announces herself to a pack of passing tourists. I'm Bubbles, from the Powerpuff Girls, the real Bubbles, unlike the boo-boo knockoff Wonder Woman. Fake Wonder Woman, who looks really fake, turns and sticks her tongue out at Bubbles as the tourists flock to her. I'm assuming this is a little later. Butch was a character they mentioned in like one line. Apparently he hates Bubbles. Let's find out why. Last time I saw you, you broke off our engagement, and you told me you pawned the ring for drugs. And what does Bubbles say? Was that you? Oh, gosh. I thought that was someone else that I threatened to pawn the ring for drugs. Okay, so remember earlier when I said that one weird line with the dad treating them like the product he developed? You know, it could be seen as maybe him literally creating them with the sugar and the spice and everything nice. Or it could be this line. You know, at least Bubbles gets some character development. Good for her. I always believed in you and defended you, Dad. Even when you sold away our likeness to a cartoon, which, by the way, totally whitewashed us, even then, I had your back. I always had a smile on my face, never broke character, and even though there was so much more to me, I always put my family and team first, no matter what. This goddamn show is trying to say that the Powerpuff Girls animated TV show is a excuse me. It's a whitewashed version of this show. And finally, I want to end it off with this final part. It seems to be a final fight or some sort of fight between the Powerpuff Girls and Mojo or Jojo, one of them, whoever the hell he is. The girls trying to subdue Swampy. No idea who Swampy is, so I'm going to put a picture of Swamp Thing from the CW show that is out. Sure, as a few anti-Powerpuff protesters gather below, the APP, if you will. One throws a Slurpee, Buttercup goes red hot and flies up to the jackass. I will honestly end you! The people cower in fear as Mojo blasts at Blossom again. Guys, a little help? We're working on it. Mojo blasts another laser at Swampy, hitting him in the arm, and the building behind him. Concrete debris rains down. Blossom catches a falling piece in both arms, looking for help from her sisters, but hungover Bubbles can barely handle Swampy, and Buttercup fighting with the protesters. Desperate, Blossom kicks a third piece of debris up in the air, but it ricochets a lamppost, exploding into fragments. Mojo's robot is riddled with shrapnel, and it falls to the ground. Cut to Mojo's lab. Jojo is speechless. His eyes water. Dad? Above the robot, Blossom sees blood on the inside panel. Blossom and Buttercup join her. Blossom begins to hyperventilate, having a full-blown panic attack. And and scene. Well, that was the CW's Powerpuff Girls. Oh, man, I really want to read these revisions now. Like, knowing what the show was, I gotta know what it's gonna be now. I got it. God, now they're making me want to watch this show. Dude, it's the Sonic effect, man. It's the Sonic effect. Now, what do you guys think? Do you honestly prefer this version, or do you want them to rewrite the show? Well, too late. They're doing it. And what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments down below. And for full transparency, I actually do watch a lot of the CW shows. Not really much of that Riverdale and Nancy Drew stuff. I've been watching Arrow since the beginning, and I've watched all of their spin-offs. You know, I'm currently watching Flash and all the other shows. I'm up to date. You know, so and I'm actually really annoyed. And I talked about it in depth over at Future Fandation. Link will be in the description. It's my other channel that I talk about nerdy stuff, I guess. But yeah, I'm really annoyed with the CW superhero burst right now, and it's interesting to see what they're doing with the Powerpuff Girls. I didn't expect that to happen ever in my life, but then again, I never expected a live-action Kim Possible to happen, and I made 2 videos about that. So, all around me are familiar faces. Okay, that's it. I don't know why I sang that song. I guess that's my outro. Bye. Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys.